little breeze. Wind's chirping. Wind's chirping. Did I just say that? Birds chirping. OMG. OMG. Anyway, I did the unboxing the other day, and I promised you guys I was gonna do some flying. Didn't feel like grabbing a bunch of planes and a bunch of remotes and all that stuff. So today, what we're gonna do is we're gonna try to do a little bit of hand launching with these planes, and we're gonna see how they do. If you'll notice and you watch the unboxing, you'll know that the blue one is not here because that is gonna be one of the giveaways. So I don't want to wreck it. So we've only got the other ones, and we're gonna try different things and see what works the best. But anyway, gotta tell you, perfect weather, perfect day. And so there we go. Look at that. Does it get any cleaner and more beautiful than this? I don't know. Pretty perfect. Picture perfect, if you will. So it's nice that they have a bunch of lines and things like that, so we can see how far these things can actually fly. We've got some decent benchmarks to be used, and we could start with this one. This one does not have a rear wing, so we could just see how that flies, and then base it from that on forward and see what else we can do. This one has a double rear wing, and this one is just your typical. And then again, you can put this on the top or on the bottom. There's two places for you to put that, and we can test out and see which one is going to do the best job today. So let's see. I'll step forward in front of the camera real quick, and I'll throw one. We'll see what happens with this one, and then we'll see how it goes. But it's beautiful. It's just perfect weather. It's warm. Got all these beautiful trees, and the musical birds just doing their thing. So earlier today I saw this video where there was a missionary explaining about what Irvine is all about, and obviously he didn't stay here very long because many years later there's bikes in the streets. There's a lot of biking and walking and jogging, and it's far more lively than how he described it. But that was in 2014, and now we're in 2022. So a lot has happened since then. Gosh, can I just stop? Anyway, let's throw this cool thing. We even have robots, Amazon robots in the streets now. Anyway, let's see what this first hand launch looks like. Alright, so we learned something. It has to have a rear wing. No rear wing, no flight. So we've established that much. But hey, did you see how well it bounced? It took a full hit on the front here. Not a scratch. So let's see. We're gonna try this one. This one actually has a wing in the back. How does that fly? We'll see. Remember, this is the cheapest. Can't remember if it was $4 or just definitely under $10 on eBay. The cheapest item I could find that's a plane. And so I thought, let's test it out and see what the cheapest thing on eBay that flies is going to be like. So far, so good. I mean, at least when it comes to the durability, not bad. What a difference that made. I'm not sure if it was viewable on camera. I'm gonna have to scooch way ahead because that thing did a loop. With the wind. So if your question was, do these things fly? They fly. They definitely fly. They'll even do loops. That's very impressed with that. For the cheapest thing that you can find online on eBay, and you get 4 of these, gotta tell you, that's that to me is quite impressive. So what we'll do is we're gonna try to see what happens if you grab the wing and you stick it in the one below. Will that affect anything? And if not, we're gonna try the one where you have 2 of the wings. So both of these holes will be filled by a wing, and we'll see what that does. But I'm quite impressed so far. Let's try one more. Okay, so what we've determined is if you put the wing on the lower one, the loop that you get is going to be a wider or a larger kind of loop. And we talked about some of the discrepancies in the unboxing about how the wings are not perfect. This thing being a little bit bent obviously makes the bird swing a little bit to one direction compared to the other one. I'm not saying that's a good or a bad thing, because it flew pretty well when I threw it, so I wouldn't ding the plane for that. And let's try this one now. This one, again, I'll see how far I can throw this thing. This is a dual wing, so we'll see what that does. No idea how this will react. Remember, this is the one. Whoa, okay. Camera time. It's camera time. This is the one that has a bit of a strange lip going on there. So at the factory, they probably didn't Dremel this bit off. Will that affect the flight? I have no idea. Probably won't. Anyway, as you can see here, there's a bit of a breeze. And yeah, let's see what happens with this. Again, you see at the factory, they did not glue this bit together very well. It's, I don't know. You see how this thing has a lip? It should not have a lip. So it was not centered, or they cut off an extra bit or something. Something went wrong there. Let's see. Had some interesting effects going on there. I can't really tell you that it's better or worse than before with the dual wing there, but if you take a look at it, this gap is slightly smaller than that gap. I don't know if that does anything, but either way, not bad. So we'll see if we can convert any of these planes into something with motors. So that's That's the reason why I bought these things. I thought, you know, like these things will probably fly pretty well. They seem to be very durable. I haven't broken anything on these things yet, so I don't know what's gonna happen. But I'll put another wing back on this one, but so far this is the one that I've enjoyed throwing the most, to be honest with you guys. I don't know. Let's do a few more tests and see. Dual blade, single blade. Let's see if the red one with a blade flies okay, because we haven't tried the red one with the blade. Rear doohickey wing. So let's see how it does if you put a wing in there. Now the red one was the one with the famous wobbles or rattle. It's a rattle bird. So again, like as I said before, you know, like you're spending $5 or something like that. It's the cheapest thing that you can find online on eBay, but all considered, even though there were defects with it, you can still get pretty decent flights out of these things. So let's throw some more out there. And this one, as you can see, is slightly better with the manufacturing, but still, you see there's little lips and bits and bobs, so it could have been dremeled down or put together a little bit more smoothly. Let's just throw a bunch of these and see.
يقول لك وهل جزاء الإحسان إلا الإحسان. والله قاعد بالقرآن. الله بالقرآن هذا يا الدنيا. محصل شيء. فريد الحق.
Let me just gather the planes real quick. And let's scooch that camera down a little bit. Here we go. So, I'd love to hear what you guys have to think. I mean, have to say. Have to think. Gee. I'd love to hear what you guys think about this trio, which is more like a quad, though. A quad of planes. I think they're pretty good. I mean, the cheapest thing you can get on eBay that flies performs well, regardless of the little deformities or imperfections in the manufacturing. You can have a lot of fun with these planes. I gotta tell you, I had a pretty good time just throwing them, just watching them glide, and they do fly. So, you know, it's not false advertising like a lot of things these days. It does exactly what you want it to. You can build it very easily. Any kid could just grab these, put them together, and fly them. So there we have it. That was the review or flight of these, and I'm sure you can find them because you're pretty much just type in hand throw plane on eBay, and you'll probably find this 4-pack. It's a 4-pack. If it's different, then it's not the same thing that I bought. Mine came in 4. There were 1 orange, 1 red, 1 green, and 1 blue plane. Anyway, there we go. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you hopefully in the next live stream very soon. Don't forget, Steve's gonna do one next Wednesday at 5 p.m. So stay tuned for that. And if you haven't seen Steve's What's in the Box, please go check that out, because we're doing giveaways, and one of the giveaways, as I've just demonstrated, will be a blue plane from this collection. And as you saw, they fly fantastically well. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Have a great weekend, everyone.